If you create content for your business, I'm going to make your life way easier today. I'm going to show you how I take one piece of video content and repurpose it literally 16 ways. Woo! I want us to work smarter and not harder, and honestly, filming this video has made me realize how much more efficient I could even be being in my content creation. So it was helpful for me. I know it's going to be so helpful for you. Let's dive in. What's up, it's Danny. I help entrepreneurs scale their brands on YouTube. Make sure you grab my Starting on YouTube cheat sheet, and you can find out how you can work with me, linked up above and down below. The first thing to do when repurposing your content is to start with the longest form of content because it has the most that you can pull from it. So today I'm going to be using a YouTube video because that's what I use for my business is YouTube, but this could also work really well if you had like a blog or something like that. For me, I always write out a script with my YouTube video with the main points that I want to cover. So I go ahead and I grab what's the hook of that video, what is like the main pain point and the thing that I'm wanting to teach. And then I also write down the main points and I lay that all out right in front of me. So I've got my hook, kind of intro, and then I have my main points of the video. I recommend putting this in like a Google Doc or on your notes, and you will come back to it and we'll create all the content based off of this. Now, the first way I'm going to repurpose my video content is through an email. So whenever you create content, make sure that you're sending out helpful emails to your email list if you have one. So what I do, I'm going to show you an email that I have here. I'm going to use this example a lot today. This video that I recently did on how I went viral 6 times in 1 month on Reels. So you can see here, this is the email that I sent out to my followers. I don't even type that much, right? I just share, this week, if you want to know how I had 6 Instagram Reels go viral and tripled my follower account, you can check it out here. And I link my YouTube video. So you could then link whatever piece of content it is that you have for that week. And then I also recommend always having that PS call to action in the bottom of your email. That's maybe pushing a program you have or something like this. For me, in this case, I was promoting my YouTube mastermind that was going live. Now that you've sent out an email, the second way that I like to repurpose my content on social media is to then create an Instagram video post. These, I think, are really helpful in getting more views and sparking intrigue into your videos. And I'll show you what one of these looks like in Instagram. So you can see this post right here is a video that I had of Teachable versus Kajabi because I made a big mistake by choosing Teachable first. So I made a video on it, and this just 40-second video I made in Canva to help promote the video and get people to click on my bio and head over to the YouTube video. So I did this in Canva. I'll show you here. So you can see in my Canva account, this is what this post looks like when I created it. And the next time I have a video, I can just delete this and I can change the wording, but keep that same format. I'll download that and then upload it to Instagram. The next way that I then repurpose my videos on social media is I create short form video. So while I have a YouTube video that may be 7 to 10 minutes long, I can take that video and make 3 to 4 to 5 short form videos that just cover what I'm talking about each point. So let's take a look at what that looks like for my 6 viral Reels video. So you can see I've got a Word document where I've got the hook and intro of my YouTube video and then the main points. And then what I did is I analyzed these main points and I said, okay, which ones could I make into individual Reels, TikToks, and Shorts? And so the main points of that video were sparking commentary, using trending audio, bringing your unique personality to trends, using transitions, being consistent, and getting others involved when you can. And so some of these could be combined, right? They wouldn't make as strong of just a single Reel, Short, or TikTok, but they can together make some compelling arguments. So you can see here, I'm going to write out some scripts that I could use for a short, a TikTok, or a Reel. So I've got a hook to a Reel and I say, last month I had 6 Reels go viral and I tripled my amount of followers. Want to know how I did it and how you can do it too? Spark commentary. If you can strike a nerve with your viewers, whether it's nostalgia, anger, sadness, or happiness, people will not only rewatch your video, but they'll often comment on it too. Follow for part 2. So this is a great way to be able to kind of share something that people aren't necessarily thinking about. This is something that I learned from my TikTok coach. If you haven't checked out my video on how my Reels went viral, you're definitely going to want to check that out. But not only do I share a really helpful tip, but I also get people to want to continue to follow me and see, oh, what is part 2? So that's a great way that you can repurpose your content and also make it bingeable where it keeps people wanting to come back to your Reels, Shorts, or TikToks. So you can see here, I've got a couple more that I wrote out with different points. I talk about trends and giving a twist to trends, right? And so The last one is actually one that I filmed where I talk about how one of the reasons that my video went viral is because I forced people to be in them with me. So what I did then is I filmed this, and then I can take this video and I can now use this on Shorts, Reels, and TikTok. So I'm going to show you how I did this. So I'm going to go into Instagram right now, and I already filmed this reel. Okay, so I'm going to go to my Reels and my drafts, and you can see here that I already recorded the 4th script. I can click edit. Because this is my own audio, I can save this video and it's going to save directly on to my photos, and I'm going to be able to use this on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So this is going to then save onto my photos. So then I can upload this YouTube short with a little caption and let people know that there's another part that's coming, to stay tuned. And then I can then go into my TikTok and I'm going to click on add. Hello. And you can see I've got that reel right here that then I can add into TikTok, and I can select and I can share it. And I will say though that TikTok and Instagram Reels have like a much different algorithm. So sometimes you're going to have videos that are going to do really well on Reels and then they won't do well on TikTok, and vice versa. You're going to have to play around with it and see what's working best for you. But anyway, I can go ahead and then I can share this one onto my feed. I actually already shared this video onto my TikTok. You can see it right here. All right. Now, the next thing that I can do is I can take this same video. I'm going to go into my YouTube app. I'm going to click on my YouTube app, and then I'm going to go to this plus button, boop, and I'm going to click create a short. And then you can see here, I can click on it, and I'm going to click on the video that I made in Reels, and I'm going to be able to add that to my YouTube Shorts. Oopsies, but a big mistake that I made right there is I have to make sure that I make it more than 15 seconds or it won't save the whole thing. So now I can add it and it should work. Perfect. And then when I click on it, I can add my own text if I want. But because I already have text, I'm not going to do it again. Again, work smarter, not harder. I've actually played around a bit with seeing, does it make a difference if I add text again within the YouTube Shorts app? And it can help a little bit. So know if you want to save it before you add the text within Reels and then upload it and add text again within YouTube Shorts, it may help the SEO of your video. I'm lazy, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to click next with that. And then what it's going to do is I'm going to caption it. I love to put an emoji on these. So what I'm going to caption it is trick to viral videos no one is talking about. And I'm maybe do like a little shh person, like shh. Ooh, okay. And even I could put like a flame. I don't know. I love the flame. And then I'm going to upload it as unlisted. See the visibility? I'm going to upload it as unlisted. And then I can go to my computer and I can find my short in my computer and I can optimize it a bit more. I don't recommend just like uploading it like that. You can, but I recommend adding some more keywords to the description and things like that. Now we took one reel from just one part of your video and you just made 3 content pieces for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. And I had 3 more of these. So that would mean that I have 12 pieces of content total on these platforms. That's pretty good, right? Work smarter, not harder. Da-da. Okay, so now that you've done all of your short form video, give yourself a pat on the back. You're killing it. You're killing it. And this is something you could easily have, maybe if you have a virtual assistant or you've conned someone in your family to be helping you out. This is something they could easily do for you if you had that blog post or you had a script for your YouTube video, right? Yes. Okay. The next thing that I want you to do is you can create then an Instagram post from your YouTube video or from a blog post. What's really nice about this is you can make this Instagram post maybe like a week or 2 after you've had your video come out. This is a way to get people who maybe didn't see it the first time to be like, ooh, be intrigued again. And it's another great way for them to digest that information. So I recommend doing a carousel post with the main points. And then at the end of that, having a pull to the actual video to get more people to click on it. So I'm going to show you an example of this. So I created a template that I use for my clients in Canva, and you can see that for this video, I say the secret sauce to going viral on Instagram. Make sure you have that like hook in the first page of your carousel. And you know what I should have probably done is I also should have added an arrow here. Definitely. Oopsies, wrong part. I want to add a little arrow here, like go to the next page. I feel like people should know by now, but add in your little arrow. And then you have your point 1, point 2, point 3, however many points that you have. And then I recommend, this is a little secret trick right here on that last page, tell people, make sure you head to my video for the last tip, or like want a more in-depth analysis or want to get those last final tips, check out my YouTube video. And then add a screenshot of something somebody said about your video that really like pumps it up. That's why doing the carousel a week or 2 later is nice, because by that point you should have some nice comments on your video to be able to promote it and get people to be like, ooh, I'm missing out, I should watch this video. So I have this 4th ending. I also have, you could do a different ending, like you could give all of your points instead of saying my last points are on the video, go check it out. You could give all the points and then just say like get a more in-depth view and my bonus tip in the actual video, and then also have the screenshot. Okay, so there's a couple ways that you can do it. You do you. What do you think is going to work best? What do you prefer? I think that's the best question to ask yourself when you're running a business. Like, what would you want from somebody if you were going through a carousel post? Do that, right? Give people what you would want. Treat your clients and customers the way you would want to be treated. Ooh, okay. I want to show you an example of me actually using this carousel post. So we can see here, if we click on my Instagram, my virtual assistant made this post for me. So she literally looked at my YouTube script and then made this carousel post that's really helpful, that also pushes people to my video. So she actually has the second part of this Instagram post to be download my free worksheet and check out my video to follow along. So I think that's so much of a great pull. If you have something that goes along with it, promote it first and then get into your main points. So you can see here I've got all of my steps, and it's something really nice for people to be able to consume. And we posted this about a week or 2 after my video was live. Let's move on. Where are we at? We are repurposing so much content. It feels amazing. People tell me that I sound like John Ralphio, and if you get the reference, you get it. Now, the last way that I want you to repurpose your content is utilizing my YouTube's community tab. Now, you will not get this until you have 500 subscribers, but guess what? You're going to get there. If you've got a YouTube channel, you're going to get there, or maybe you're already there. And the community tab is just such an awesome way to connect with your audience, because YouTube does promote it to your subscribers. So something to note about the YouTube community tab is that you can only have a carousel post of 5 images. So I recommend taking your carousel post that you did on Instagram. You need to make sure that it's square size. I have one here I can show you. I took that post that Alora did and I made a YouTube community post for it. Now it has to just only be 5 pages. So I took it and I condensed it a little bit more. And then again, though, I add that little screenshot of the actual video to get people to click on it, right? We want to keep it ranking up high on YouTube. So we want to get more people to go to the video still. And what I'll do is I will download that as a PNG, and then I can go from there to my YouTube channel. I go to my community tab, and then I can upload these pictures, and I will select from my computer, and then I can take all of these. Oh no, Manny. No, Manny. Hey, Manny, I'm doing a video. Thank you so much. Then I'm going to order these. You can move them around if they need to be. You can add a little bit of a description. Then I'm going to make sure that I go ahead and I grab that URL to the video. That's very important. So I'm going to go find my video. I'm going to grab the link. Boop. And then I'm going to say, honestly, I'm just going to add the link to it. I don't need to say anything because everything is being said right now in the carousel. And I'm going to click post. But look how beautiful it is. And look, I can click through it. So that's another great way to be able to repurpose your video content. Now, are there even more ways you can repurpose your content? Yes, there are. There are so many different ways. Remember, you do not have to do all of these things. I do not do all these things every time because I have somewhat of a life. Not really, but kind of. So I don't always have time to do all of these things. But just know, you don't always have to be creating new ideas of content take something you spent time on and think of maybe even if you just did like 3 of these things, that's amazing, right? And that can go a long way if you're only posting twice a week on Instagram or doing a video every other week on YouTube. So know that you are killing it, okay? If this video was helpful for you, it's so helpful for me. If you can give a thumbs up, be sure to subscribe, and while you wait for next week's video, be sure to check out these other videos and maybe some of the videos that I mentioned. All right, see you next time.